This is coming into one of the rental properties that the ranch has. Now, of course, the rent is simply, it's free rent if you work at the ranch. And if you're a full-time employee, he gives you a place to live for free. We're heading over here to the master bedroom. This is a 16 by 80, if we can get in here, if the sun will let us even see anything. 16 by 80 trailer. Small closet, but great big bathroom. Shower and bathroom area. You bet. And, of course, nice carpeting and everything like that. And 80 feet, that means from one end to the other, you get some exercise going around in your home. But this is some of the things that the ranch out here does, is give his hired hands a place to live for free. They have to pay utilities, but they get the rent free. Not too many corporations do that for you. 3-bedroom, and of course plenty of closet space in the side bedrooms. You bet. And a secondary bathroom over on this side of the house. Furnace. And of course we got washer and dryer area. And again, back to the kitchen. It's a nice little place for people who want to work out at a ranch and still have a nice place to live. He's set up, I believe he's got 4 or 5 places set up for some of his hired hands. Some of them have their own places, and so he offsets that a little bit with more cash. Most of the people out here start at about $2,000 a month. Of course, that's a 6-day week job, but you have hunting rights on his massive ranch, and you have fishing rights, as he has a number of fish ponds here. But needless to say, this is one of the rentals that he has, and again, it's free. And all you have to do is work for him. And I bet there's a lot of ranches around that do similar type things for their hired hands. Out here at this ranch, I've seen a lot of changes being a day laborer for 40 years. 40 years ago, a bunch of us young bucks had come out. We'd herd the cattle into a good-sized pen, and we'd go out there and rope and catch and hog tie and brand and give shots to the calves. It was nothing unusual to see somebody crawling off to the side that's been kicked, either in the leg or between the legs. They'd go over there and suck wind for a while the rest of them had finished the job. And yeah, I was one of them that got kicked a few times. A small calf can kick deadly hard, I'm here to tell you. And it was hard on the calves too. Nowadays we have chutes, and the circular chutes that feed them in easier. And we didn't have very many, but we used hotshots, electric cattle prods, back in the day. Now I'm here to tell you that was tough on the cattle and calves. Anytime you shock something, you're looking for trouble, and you'll scare the devil out of the cattle and make them so scared, not only that time, but the next time you try to work them, they're going to remember getting shocked, and they're going to be just that much more frightened and harder to work with. A number of the places I worked at, they didn't have them. And I'm grateful and beyond that this rancher here gave up electric cattle prods many years ago. About the most dangerous weapon we use against the cattle is something like this nowadays, the rattle. And of course anything that rattles, they think it might be a rattlesnake, and cattle are afraid of snakes. And you're simply being swatted with that, making some noise, and it's just plastic. And it'll spook them on down the lane or whatever needs to be done. Or if you're trying to hurt them one way or another, they can easily see this and be able to guide them. The idea is to keep the cattle as calm as possible for as long as possible, and to get them through the chutes so that we can give them shots for medicine, and the different diseases that are out there, we have to protect against them. And the major thing, is that we put in about 6,000 head of cattle on this one ranch alone. 6,000 head of cattle go through here. every year. That's a lot of meat on the table for people. This is one of the ranches that isn't getting paid tax dollars not to work.